Long March 8, LM-8. The Long March 8, LM-8, or Chang Zheng 8, CZ-8, is a commercially developed liquid-fueled launch vehicle of the People's Republic of China, PRC. LM-8's primary mission is to launch satellites in a Sun-synchronous orbit, SSO. It made its maiden flight on December 22, 2020. The Long March 8, developed by the China Academy of Launch Vehicle Technology, CLT, of the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation, CSC, is a new medium-lift launch vehicle designed for the commercial market, using non-toxic and pollution-free propellants. Its design goals are commercialization, low cost, convenience, and ease of use to meet the needs of future high-density launch missions in low and medium Earth orbits and the demands of the commercial launch market in medium and high Earth orbits. The Long March 8's first stage inherits the design of the first stage of the Long March 7, LM-7, launch vehicle, while its second stage inherits the design of the third stage of the Long March 3A, LM-3A series launch vehicles. This rocket has a payload capacity of 5,000 kilograms, 11,000 pounds, to a 700 kilometers for 130 miles Sun-synchronous orbit, SSO, 8,100 kilograms, 17,900 pounds, to low Earth orbit, LEO, and 2,800 kilograms or 6,200 pounds to a geostationary transfer orbit, GTO. The contract signing to rocket delivery takes approximately 12 months, with a launch cycle of approximately 10 days, meaning LM-8 can handle more than 30 launch missions per year. The Long March 8 rocket is China's first operational rocket designed to be fully reusable. It will lay the groundwork for reusable rocket technology. Before the 2030s, its improved version is planned to achieve vertical recovery and reuse of the core stage and boosters as a whole. In 2015, the China Academy of Launch Vehicle Technology, under the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation, revealed that the Long March 8 rocket was in the feasibility study stage. In 2017, the Long March 8 carrier rocket project was approved for development by the China National Space Administration, CNSA. On March 2, 2018, Li Hong, a member of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, CPPCC, and president of the CLT, revealed that the Long March 8 was in the prototype development stage. In late November 2019, CSC announced the successful high-altitude simulation test of the Long March 8 carrier rocket's core stage hydrogen-oxygen engine. The main purpose of this engine calibration test was to verify the engine's large nozzle and obtain engine performance data. During the test, the engine completed all test steps and shut down normally. The test process system and testing system functioned normally. At 12:37 p.m. on December 22, 2020, the Long March 8 carrier rocket successfully completed its maiden flight test at the Wunchang Space Launch Site, WSLS, in China. On February 27, 2022, the Long March 8 Y2 carrier rocket, core-only variant, successfully launched 22 satellites into space, setting a new record for the number of satellites launched by China in a single launch. This mission marked the maiden flight of the Long March 8 without boosters, Y2 model. On April 25, 2024, the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation released a new configuration of the Long March 8 series carrier rockets in Wuhan, named the Long March 8A, LM-8A carrier rocket. The Long March 8A carrier rocket is a medium-lift liquid oxygen-kerosene liquid-fueled launch vehicle developed by the China Academy of Launch Vehicle Technology, CLT, a subsidiary of the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation, CSC. It successfully completed its maiden flight on February 11, 2025, at the Wunchang Space Launch Site. The Long March 8A is an improved version of the Long March 8, replacing the 3-meter, 9.8-foot diameter hydrogen-oxygen upper stage used in the Long March 8 with a 3.35-meter, 10.99-foot diameter universal hydrogen-oxygen final stage, thereby increasing its payload capacity to a 700-kilometer, 559-mile Sun-synchronous orbit with a payload capacity of 7,000 kilograms, 15,000 pounds. The Long March 8A carrier rocket retains the core stage and boosters of the Long March 8, while the core second stage utilizes a newly developed 3.35-meter, 10.99-foot diameter universal hydrogen-oxygen final stage. This new final stage employs the new expander cycle hydrogen-oxygen engine YF-75DA, whose thrust is increased by more than 10% compared to the YF-75D engine, while its weight is reduced, thus significantly improving the thrust-to-weight ratio, TWR, and enhancing the rocket's effective payload capacity. The Long March 8A uses a 5.2-meter, 17-foot diameter fairing on its 3.35-meter, 10.99-foot diameter final stage, accommodating a wider variety and larger size of satellites. In addition, the Long March 8A innovatively integrates the functions of the satellite support, transfer frame, and instrument compartment into a single multifunctional module, successfully reducing weight by 200 kilograms, 441 pounds, and improving the rocket's payload efficiency. The Long March 8A also incorporates new technologies, products, and processes, such as a new foam-layered common bottom propellant tank and a new electrically controlled safety overflow valve, further enhancing its payload capacity.